Give me a second, I gotta turn on.
Oh, Trevor texted me, it's 45,900.
We're good.
All right, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We continue to use best protocol with social distancing and best practices as recommended by the Clean County Department. COVID-19. Can I get a roll call calling the meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. Roll call, please.
Michael Cashman,
Present.
Thomas Wood,
Here.
Meg LaFave,
Here.
Barbara Hebert,
Here.
Charles Costick,
Here.
James Coffey,
Here.
and I'm present.
All right. Resolution 152, approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of October 1st, 2020 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So
Costick. Is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. Seeing nothing for public comment this evening, we are making accommodations for the public to participate in our meetings as long as they come with their masks. Tonight, we do have a number of public hearings. I want to thank Patrick Bowen in advance for being in attendance tonight. We do have some times that are associated with this, so what we are going to do is advance to other resolutions. We'll come back to them at appropriate times to open them. So we are going to move ahead to resolution 153, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 11A-20 for $2,621,771.29. Abstract 11A prepays for the amount of $269,540.60 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisors hereby authorized to pay said abstract.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Okay, is there a second? Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie, thank you very much. Again, we are going to advance to resolution 157. This is to publish a request for proposals for RFP intended for vendors of Avenue banners for the Hometown Hero Banner Program.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh is seeking proposals from qualified vendors having experience in providing avenue banners for our Hometown Heroes banner program, and whereas bidders should be familiar with the program and be able to supply a 36-inch by 72-inch double-sided vinyl avenue banners with individual pictures and information per banner, including sign brackets, banded poles, and whereas the town of Plattsburgh will rank the responses received on an evaluation of experience and price with no minimum order quantities. The town of Plattsburgh reserves the right to reject any or all proposals and to conduct interviews at its sole discretion. Responses must be sealed and marked Hometown Heroes banner vendor and received at the town of Plattsburgh by November 30th, 2020 at 2 p.m. Additional information regarding this request for proposals may be obtained by calling the town clerk at 562-6832 during business hours Monday through Friday, or going to the town of Plattsburgh website. Now therefore it is resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh is hereby authorized the supervisor to solicit and receive informal bid proposals for qualified vendors having experience in providing avenue banners, and that the town clerk post notice on the town clerk's bulletin board and post on the town's website. It is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the town planning and community development and the town clerk.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Caustic. I'll just offer for discussion. I want to thank Michelle in particular for continuing to do a lot of the administrative work for this. We had committed to getting the program up and running so that we could understand kind of the limitations and opportunities, and we knew that there were some vendors here within the town and the region that wanted the opportunity to, you know, make some proposals. We had used a similar model from other towns just to get it up and running, so that's why we're doing the RFP now, okay? People quite understood that, and we'll see where we go with that. All right, anything further? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does pass. All right, we're gonna go backwards. At this time, perfect. Notice is hereby given that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board will meet and hold public hearings hereon to the town located on the Banker Road of the Town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York, on Thursday, November 5th, 2020, at 6:05 p.m. prevailing time in relation to the preliminary budget of 2021 and elected official salaries. Of which we will accept written comments into the record of the hearing and/or open public hearing to the floor for public comment. Is there a motion to open the public hearing at 6:05? Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Caustic. Can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Meg LaFave?
Yes.
Barbara Hebert?
Yes.
Charles Costick?
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Okay, our public hearing for this is open at 6:05. We will keep it open for a period of time to allow for the public to comment. As of this afternoon, I did not receive anything for written comment, okay? We will continue to advance while keeping this open. Resolution 158. North Country Life Flight. You're not getting Kevin?
Let me check another time. I may have another packet. Yes. Whereas North Country Life Flight, Inc. is a non-for-profit, tax-exempt corporation which is responsible for all aspects of patient care by providing medical equipment, training medical personnel, and administering the medical portion utilizing the New York State Police helicopter based in Saranac Lake and private fixed-wing aviation resources. And whereas the New York State Police and private fixed-wing aviation resources do not provide a medically trained team or medical equipment for patient transport, and whereas the people of Clinton, Essex, Franklin, Hamilton, and St. Lawrence counties receive a vital emergency medical service which is free of charge to critically ill and seriously injured patients, and therefore municipal governments are asked to pledge monies for this worthwhile program. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh hereby authorizes the supervisor to enter into a contract with North Country Life Flight, Inc. for the purpose of operation the medical component of the medevac program, which will serve its residents and visitors in the amount of $500, which represents the town's share for 2021. And be it further resolved that the sum of $500 shall be charged to the Community Services Fund account for the 2021 budget. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Finance Committee.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave, is there a second?
Second.
Caustic, any discussion? Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does carry. I'm gonna try to advance one more. So, Resolution 159, Treadwell's Mills Connector Trail Construction, SRTG.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh, in partnership with the Saranac River Trail Greenway in Clinton County, has issued a request for proposals from qualified insured contractors to provide professional construction services for the construction of approximately 1,600 of multi-use trail along the Saranac River in the town of Plattsburgh on lands of Clinton County and over easement areas filed with the Clinton County Clerk. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh did receive proposals from 3 qualified firms in New York State to provide the required construction services in connection with the needs identified in the RFP, and whereas it was determined that the proposals were comparable in qualifications but varied in price, and whereas it has been determined that it is in the best interest of the town and its partners to contract with a qualified contractor providing the best value, now therefore be it resolved, the town of Plattsburgh Town Board, upon approval and recommendation of the town attorney, does hereby accept and award the contract to Northeast Irrigation and Landscape LLC with an address of P.O. Box 52, Katyville, New York, 12918, and it is further resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to execute the agreements for said construction services, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager, planning department head, Clinton County Planning Department, and Saranac River Trail Greenway Board of Directors.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, any discussion?
I think that is supposed to be 1,600 feet.
Feet, feet.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be FT.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Seeing nothing further,
Maybe not.
all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So does carry. Thank you very much. Okay, we are gonna go backwards again. Notice is hereby given that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board will meet and hold public hearings hereon to the town located on the Banker Road in the town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York, on Thursday, November 5th, 2020, at 6:10 p.m. prevailing time. In relation to the Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District, the Town of Plattsburgh Consolidation Sewer District, the Base Water District, the Base Sewer District, the Base Storm Water Management District, the Base Highway Maintenance Improvement District, the Highway Town-wide, Town of Plattsburgh Lighting Districts, and Consolidated Ambulance. And it is further, acceptance of written comments into the record of the hearing will be accepted and open to the public for the floor for public comment. Is there a motion to open this public hearing?
So moved.
I'm gonna give it to Costick, and was that Wood second?
Second.
Okay. Can I get a roll call?
Good, if I could catch up here. For the public hearing, right?
Yep.
Just start shouting your names.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Okay, 6:12. We will leave this public hearing open for a period of time. Let me just get organized for a moment. Just so you know, again, towards the end of the day, I did not receive written comment regarding to this public hearing either. Okay. We will go back to the original public hearing. One last call. Is there anyone seeking to provide public comment from the floor, or is anyone seeking to submit comments written for the record? Seeing none, at this point, I would accept a motion to close this public hearing. Is there a motion to adjourn the public hearing?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
LaFave, is there any discussion? Seeing no discussion, can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, the time of which this public hearing has been officially closed is 6:13 p.m.
Should be noted that this was in advance, people knew that they could put in their comments.
Okay. Seeing no one on the floor, no one in attendance that I can see, I will advance to consider closing the public hearing as it relates to the Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District, the Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District, Base Water District, Base Sewer District, Base Storm Water Management District, Base Highway Maintenance Improvement District, Town wide highway, and Town of Plattsburgh Lighting Districts, and Consolidated Ambulance. But I will ask again, is there anyone seeking to provide written comment into the record, or is there any comments from the floor for public comment? Seeing none, I will ask for a motion. Is there a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, can I get a roll call?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, officially closed at 6:14 p.m. Just give me a moment, please. The next resolution for consideration is Resolution 154, adoption of the 2021 budget.
the town of Plattsburgh is met at the time and place specified in the notice of public hearing to review the entire 2021 preliminary budget and heard all persons desiring to be heard thereon. Now therefore it is resolved that after meeting with department heads and having the final public hearing, the preliminary budget was amended and hereby is adopted as the final budget for the town of Plattsburgh for the fiscal year beginning the first day of January 2021, and that the attached budget be as adopted be entered in detail in the minutes of the proceedings of the town board, and it is further resolved that the supervisor shall prepare and certify in duplicate copies of said annual budget as adopted by this town board, together with the assessment rules for benefit improvements adopted pursuant to sections 116 and 202A, subdivision 2 of the town law, and deliver one copy thereof to the Clinton County Board of Legislators, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance minister.
Is there a motion?
So,
Wood, LaFave, you're like right on fire tonight, Tom, I'm loving it.
I'm closer. You didn't hear me.
See that? Relocation helps.
Any discussion?
just continue appreciating
Yeah.
Patrick for pulling this together.
I wanna echo that, Pat, and,
Yeah, especially in a difficult year.
yeah,
It was a big group effort, I tell you.
and, also updating the finance committee, you did a really nice job doing that.
It's a tremendous job, and I know you've done a tremendous job all the time, but this was a particularly difficult budget, and I appreciate how you came through it. Thanks.
Seeing nothing further, can I get a roll call?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes,
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Yes, carries, thank you very much. Next one, resolution 155. Thank you so much for being in attendance.
You're welcome.
Resolution 155, complete assessment rolls for 2021.
Whereas the town board of the town of Plattsburgh is met at the time and place specified in the notice of public hearing to review the completed assessment rolls for the ambulance, water, sewer, stormwater management, lighting, and highway districts, and heard all persons desiring to be heard thereon. Now therefore it is resolved that the completed assessment rolls be and hereby are adopted as the annual assessment rolls for the town of Plattsburgh, and be it further resolved that the supervisor shall prepare and certify in duplicate copies of the assessment rolls for benefit improvements adopted pursuant to sections 116 and 202A, subdivision 2 of the town law, and deliver one copy thereof to the Clinton County Board of Legislators, and be it further resolved that the assessor and finance manager give a copy of this resolution.
Is there a motion?
so moved.
Hebert, Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Yes, resolution so carries, thank you very much. Resolution 156, delinquent water and sewer relevy charges.
Whereas certain water and wastewater bills have not been paid and are now delinquent, therefore be it resolved that the list of delinquent water and wastewater charges in the respective district for 2020 submitted by the Water and Wastewater Department be accepted and placed on file, and that a copy be forwarded to the Clinton County Board of Legislators to be added to the 2021 tax roll, and a copy be given to the town clerk pursuant to section 198.3 of the town law. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a resolution, is there a motion?
So moved.
Caustic, is there a second?
Second.
LaFave, is there any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes,
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Yes, resolution carries, thank you very much. Let me just make sure that we should be good for resolutions. Knowing of the need to go into an executive session to discuss the ongoing pending litigation regarding certiorari of Champlain Center Mall, Key Bank, Pyramid South, and the Bender, basically the Benderson Group, but it's under a different heading. I think it's the Platt Company Co. I apologize. Did I miss any?
Yeah, no, it's FWM.
And FW Web. Is there a motion, and ongoing pending litigation as it relates to annexation with the city of Plattsburgh? Is there a motion to the effect?
so moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Caustic, is there, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
We will enter executive session at 6:20 PM. We do need to take the signs outside, so we'll take a couple minutes. So sit tight.
Yeah. I don't know. He was fast tonight. He was wild. A wild man. I couldn't keep up.
Kevin, how did they tell you you shouldn't be there?
Tamara just told me, Tamara Shepherd, she used to work here, remember Tamara? And, she was in tears. I said, it's no big deal, you know? So I just left. But I was.
What time were you here? What time?
6 to 2.
What time did you find out?
2.
You worked all day, you mean?
Yeah, pretty much. No, I didn't work till 9. I only worked till
So
2.
they told you at the end of the day?
They told me at 2. So I was here for 8 hours straight.
I think you just figured it out in that juncture?
No.
Where'd that go?
We're gonna have a conference.
They having a caucus?
Maybe.
Work, you know,
I was happy that I voted Work and Families Line so that they could keep their.
Aluminum, I voted before.
What'd you say?
I saw, it. I voted before I saw Tom's letter,
Yeah.
unfortunately.